Rolex, a name synonymous with luxury, precision, and timeless elegance. But the story of Rolex is more than just a brand. It's a testament to determination, innovation, and an unyielding pursuit of excellence. Today, with a valuation of around $8 billion, Rolex stands as a symbol of success. But how did it all begin? Let's explore the incredible journey of Hans Wilsdorf and the creation of the iconic Rolex empire. Hans Wilsdorf was born on March 22, 1881, in Kumbach, Germany, to parents Anna and Johann Daniel Wilsdorf. The family ran a moderately successful business, but tragedy struck when Hans lost both of his parents before he turned 13. Orphaned at such a young age, Hans was sent to live with his uncles, who enrolled him in a boarding school in Bavaria. It was a tough environment, and Hans often felt like an outsider. However, these early struggles shaped his character, instilling in him a deep sense of responsibility and independence. Despite the challenges, Hans excelled in school, especially in subjects like mathematics and languages. His fascination with languages, particularly French and English, would play a significant role in his future endeavors. During his school years, a chance encounter with a friend from Switzerland introduced him to the world of watchmaking. The stories of La Chaux de Fonds, the Swiss city famous for its watchmaking heritage, sparked an interest in Hans that would stay with him for the rest of his life. At 19, Hans left school and began his career as an apprentice at a pearl exporting company. It was here that he learned the fundamentals of business. However, his passion for watches soon led him to Geneva, Switzerland, where he joined the renowned watchmaking company Kuno Korten. While there, Hans honed his skills and gained invaluable experience in the watch industry. His proficiency in English also helped him secure a position as a correspondent, and he was responsible for winding hundreds of pocket watches daily. However, Hans's time at Kuno Korten was cut short when he had to return to Germany for military service. After completing his duty, he moved to London, where he worked for another high-quality watchmaking company. It was during this period that Hans's ambition to start his own watchmaking business began to take shape. His marriage to Florence Frances May Crotty soon followed, and with the support of his brother-in-law, Alfred James Davis, Hans took the plunge into entrepreneurship. In 1905, Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis founded Wilsdorf and Davis Limited. The business started small, importing Swiss watch movements from the company Hermann Egler and assembling them in England. However, Hans had a vision to create high-quality, reliable wristwatches, a concept that was still seen as unconventional at the time. In 1908, Hans registered the name Rolex, which was short, catchy, and easy to pronounce in any language. As the company grew, so did Hans's belief in the future of wristwatches. He foresaw a time when they would replace the more traditional pocket watches entirely. His determination to create the perfect wristwatch led to Rolex earning the first-ever wristwatch chronometer rating from Switzerland in 1914. Soon after, London's Kew Observatory awarded Rolex a Class A certificate for precision, solidifying the brand's reputation for reliability. However, the road to success was not without obstacles. World War I brought new challenges for Hans and his fledgling company. In 1915, the British government imposed a 33% tax on companies exporting goods internationally, making it difficult for Wilsdorf and Davis Limited to operate out of London. On top of that, the anti-German sentiment during the war further complicated matters for Hans, who was of German descent. To overcome these hurdles, Hans made the bold decision to move the company's headquarters to Biel, Switzerland, in 1919. It was here that Rolex truly began to flourish. In 1926, Hans's relentless pursuit of innovation led to the creation of the Rolex Oyster, the world's first waterproof wristwatch. This groundbreaking achievement revolutionized the watch industry. Hans's genius didn't stop at technical advancements. He was also a marketing pioneer. In 1927, he seized the opportunity to promote the Rolex Oyster by collaborating with Mercedes Gleitze, a London-based swimmer attempting to swim across the English Channel. Hans convinced her to wear a Rolex Oyster during the swim. Though the swim was not entirely successful, the Rolex emerged from the water in perfect working condition. This clever marketing move captured the public's imagination. Hans took out a full-page ad in the London Daily Mail, and the story of the waterproof Rolex quickly spread. To further boost the brand's reputation, Hans displayed Rolex watches in fish bowls with live fish at authorized dealers, showcasing their water resistance. His unique approach to marketing helped Rolex gain international fame. As the years passed, Hans's innovative spirit continued to propel Rolex forward. In 1931, the Rolex Oyster Perpetual became the first wristwatch to feature a self-winding mechanism, another leap forward for the industry. In 1945, Rolex introduced the Datejust, the first wristwatch to display the date on the dial. These innovations cemented Rolex's position as a leader in watchmaking. Throughout the 1950s, Rolex expanded its offerings to cater to professionals in various fields. In 1953, the Rolex Submariner was introduced, a model specifically designed for divers. It could withstand depths of up to 330 feet and featured a rotatable bezel to track dive times. The Submariner quickly became an icon and set the standard for diving watches. The same year, Rolex launched the Explorer, designed for adventurers and explorers. Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay wore Rolex watches during their historic ascent of Mount Everest, further reinforcing the brand's reputation for durability and reliability. In 1955, the GMT Master was developed for pilots, enabling them to track multiple time zones. And in 1963, the Cosmograph Daytona was introduced, a precise chronograph that quickly became the timepiece of choice for racing enthusiasts. Rolex watches were no longer just accessories. They had become essential tools for professionals in the most demanding environments. Rolex's legacy of excellence continued through the decades. The brand continued to push boundaries, offering watches that stood for both luxury and functionality. Whether it was in the depths of the ocean or on the wrist of the world's elite, Rolex remained a symbol of innovation and endurance. Today, Rolex's legacy of innovation, precision, and reliability continues. From its humble beginnings in the hands of a determined orphan, Rolex has become a global symbol of success, excellence, and luxury. The brand's commitment to pushing the boundaries of watchmaking remains as strong as ever. Hans Wilsdorf's vision, combined with his entrepreneurial spirit and marketing genius, laid the foundation for Rolex's enduring success. And as we look to the future, one thing is clear: Rolex will continue to define the world of luxury watches, just as it has for over a century. That wraps up the incredible story of Hans Wilsdorf and the rise of Rolex, a brand that has come to represent luxury, precision, and innovation. From humble beginnings to global success, Rolex continues to set the standard for excellence in watchmaking. If you enjoyed learning about the history of Rolex and its fascinating journey, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below about your favorite Rolex moment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories about iconic brands and their legacies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.